Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jeremy Brown, and this is Sport News. Donovan Mitchell had 45 points in a win against the LA Clippers, 112-109. How will they stop Donovan Mitchell? He's down the lane. He's everywhere on the floor. This guy is amazing. He's really a superstar. Shaq was wrong by far. I guess Shaq, what he said, he was really trying to put fire in him. It worked. It worked. He's in the playoffs showing why he's the number one guy on Utah. If he's doing this against the Clippers, now if they go up 2-0, oh, it's for real. Utah is for real. If they beat the LA Clippers, they go into the finals. This is the only team in the West that's kind of in everybody's way. The Clippers in everybody's way. Everybody thinking about the Clippers. And if Utah knock off the Clippers, everybody in the West can breathe. And that's what they're trying to do. I still think it's chemistry issues on the Clippers. Rajon Rondo, he played 28 points. He's not playoff Rondo. 28 points, 6 assists. He played 28 minutes, 6 assists. Are you serious? 5 rebounds, 5 points. We don't care about the points because we know you can't score like that. You got better, but you're still not a scorer. The rebounds and the assists need to be a little bit higher, sir. Because we didn't bring you here to stink it up in the playoffs. We didn't do that. We need some help, Zubac. Zubac, 20 minutes with 11 points. Kawhi Leonard have to go off. If he don't go off, they're losing any series they're in. Paul George is just along for the ride. That's what it feels like. He's just along for the ride. He's not really there. He's really uninterested, It just feel like the Clippers should go to the finals, but how they're playing, it don't seem like they will. My guess to go to the finals are the Phoenix Suns or the Nuggets. Utah Jazz, they're still not on my radar. But if they beat the Clippers, they will be on my radar as the third team. Not the first or the second. It's just something about the Utah Jazz that just say no. They're not there yet. I don't know what it is. Donovan Mitchell is just, he don't have enough superstar power. He's a superstar, but he's not a James Harden superstar, a Westbrook type of superstar power. He don't have that type of superstar power. So the coach can still tell him what to do. So basically, that's why I'm not putting them at number 1 or number 2, because the other teams, they got more than one guy that can do business, Ayton, he's a star. Chris Paul, he's a superstar. Booker, he's a superstar. Even though Booker and Mitchell are kind of on the same level, that's how I look at it, but it just seems like Booker he just do it different. We see him more, I guess. I can say that. We see Booker more. His highlights show up more, so he's a superstar in our eyes. Mitchell, we really don't see him. He's quiet. Only time we heard about him during the coronavirus when he caught it from Rudy, But we really don't hear about the Utah Jazz. That's why we really don't think they're going to the finals, because we don't hear about them. But they're a solid team. Trust me, guys. They're solid. Now, the other game that was on yesterday, Philadelphia 76ers, 118. Atlanta Hawks, 102. Atlanta Hawks was for real, and now they're not. Embiid kept swinging all in game 1. He was swinging lights out in game 1. He was swinging lights out in game 2. And I bet you he's going to be swinging lights out in game 3. He's unstoppable. Who's going to stop him on the Hawks? Who? Clint Capella? No. No way. He's not that type of guy. You might think he's a defender, but he's not a defender against great offensive players. Guys with moves, Trae Young, he can put up a three, but he also can go J.R. Smith on you. And that's what he went. He went J.R. Smith on you, going 1 of 7 from 3, 6 of 16 from the field. Can't do that. You just can't do that. The teammates really didn't pitch in nothing. Hill scored a whopping 0 points. He played a whopping 8 minutes, but 0 points. That wasn't much of a help. Gallinari, he scored 21 points. So, Gallinari took the place of Hill. So, they had a solid game, but their superstar didn't show out. That's why I think they really lost this game. Their superstar didn't show out. Because everybody else did their thing, They did the regular thing. Their superstar didn't show out like Embiid showed out. Embiid had 40 and 13. 13 rebounds, 40 points. Ben Simmons, he went 4 of 7. 4 points, 7 assists. And he's supposed to be the next LeBron when he was coming out of college. He was in college lazy. He's in the NBA lazy. He haven't learned anything. He still don't know how to shoot. We don't know what he's doing in the offseason, but it's not shooting. We don't want to see film of you shooting. We just want to see the proof. We don't want to just see you in the gym shooting one shot and it was a make. It was a make. We cheered you on. You went to the season and didn't shoot a 3 at all. You didn't shoot. You didn't do what we seen on film. You didn't do it. Now you're in the playoffs. You're solid, but you're not putting up numbers. You're not putting up the numbers. You're not being the number 2. You're not being the Dwayne Wade to the LeBron James. Because you're supposed to really be bigger than Embiid, but you're not playing bigger than Embiid. That's why you're not bigger than Embiid. Embiid went 13 of 25 from the field. 13 of 25. Tobias Harris even stepped in with 22 points. So Ben Simmons, you're fast. You're probably faster than the guy who's guarding you. You're taller than the smallest guy who's about as fast as you. What's going on? Oh, we know what's going on. You're not working on your shot. That's the problem. They need to get rid of you. They can't get as much as they would have got last year. Every year, your value is going down, 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 downhill. And the 76ers are holding on to you because you're part of the foundation. You're part of the process. And they don't want to say they was wrong on Ben Simmons. But we all see it. Ben Simmons is not that guy. He's a highlight player. One highlight a game. Now, don't get me wrong. The potential of Ben Simmons is off the charts. If he can tap into his potential, he will be the best player in the NBA. But he's too immature. I believe he's going to waste away these years. And when he's out of the league, he's going to say if he would have just worked a little bit harder, he could have been the best player in the NBA. Talking like Shaq. I should have, would have. That type of stuff. He's just wasting talented years. We see the talent in him. That's why he's still on the 76ers. We see it, but he's just not showing it on a consistent basis. That's why I think the 76ers is scared to let him go, because if he goes somewhere else, he just might tap into that potential that they was waiting on him to tap into for all these years. But right now, I think they gave him like at least 5+ years to tap into that potential, and he still haven't tapped into it. I think he's just not going to tap into it in Philadelphia. He's not going to tap into it. Trade him, get some nice pieces, and call it a day. Hey guys, that's all the time I got. Like, subscribe, and comment. Tell me what y'all think about my commentary. You like it, you don't, you know. I am out. And that is sports news.